Yeah.
Doesn't work from home stuff anyway.
Okay.
So we have 4 dogs. That's not a job.
Oh, yeah.
It happens when they use the tail on this day. They're 8 footers out of the tail house today. They moved to a burning house. Some dude from California from Google. Big dog. I'm talking to them and it's like,
But those are the best videos these days.
there's like these 4 dogs in the background. They go, shh.
Those are the ones with babies in them.
A lot of people that. I think that's a universal thing though.
Mm-hmm. Yes, dogs or lawnmowers even. Things you can't control. People cutting their grass outside your house. Yes. Yes, Mr. Barnett is on Zoom today.
When we approve the minutes, that's before we get to the first item, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking for that page.
That page.
Oh, wait.
We have a light crowd tonight, so
Yes.
it should be.
All right, 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to start? Welcome to the City of Douglasville Planning Commission meeting. I am Francisco Artley, the chairman for the Planning Commission. The other members on the Planning Commission are Keith Burnett, who is calling in, Mark Van, and Nathan Zachary, who are on my left, Michael Parker, Natalie Fegan, and Ralph Bennett, who are on my right. The staff members are Patrice Williams, Community Development Director, Susan Littlefield, Chief Assistant City Attorney, Ryan Anderson, Zoning Administrator, and Maya Jackson, Planner 1. There are a few protocol items I need to make you aware of before we start the meeting. Please listen closely on how tonight's meeting will be conducted. Keep your comments and presentation on a professional level, dealing with the facts that are important for this commission to make its decision. We will not accept comments that are considered by the chair to be a personal attack on any individual or group of individuals. You will receive a warning order from the chair if you deviate from this requirement. A second deviation will result in a request for you to leave the meeting and the premises for the evening. Refrain from any applause or comments from the audience. Only one person will be talking at a time, and all comments will be made at the podium after the speaker has been recognized by the chair. Please direct all comments to the chair and the commission, not to the audience or the staff. Please do not applaud or react to the speakers. Speak from the audience, cheer, carry on a conversation with others in the audience, or disrupt the order of this meeting in any way. Be aware that these hearings are not a debate or an opportunity to ask questions which must be answered by any individual tonight, but are merely an opportunity to present the information to the commission. Other than the applicant, no person may speak more than once. The applicant may reserve part of his speaking time as a rebuttal and may speak first and last and may use the entire 20 minutes allotted for the pro side of the application. Other than the applicant, no person may speak longer than 5 minutes. If you have a pager, cell phone, or any other electronic device, I ask that you either power them off or put them in silent mode. If anyone wishes to speak tonight, please fill out a form available on the table up front and hand it to the staff before approaching the podium. After each case is called, we will hear first from the Community Development Director, and then we will hear from the applicant or their representative about what their plans are for the property, along with any other relevant information they wish to present. The commission members will be free to ask questions at any time before the vote on a project. Following the applicant, anyone who wishes to speak for or against the project or just ask questions will have an opportunity to do so. The city ordinance restricts each side to a maximum of 20 minutes, or time may be waived at the discretion of the presiding official. If questions are raised, we may ask the applicant to speak again. Afterward, we will call for a motion and a second, have any necessary discussion, and if the matter is not tabled, we will vote to recommend approval or denial of the application. This commission is only a recommending body. The item will be heard by the mayor and the council whether we recommend approval or recommend denial. Unless tabled, these items will be heard by the city mayor and the council at their legislative meeting on Thursday, February 11th, and then voted upon by them at their meeting on the following Monday, February 15th. The first item on our agenda is to approve the minutes from December 1st's meeting. Is there any discussion? Do I have a recommendation to approve December 1st meeting minutes?
I make a motion, we approve.
I second.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 All those opposed? The minutes for December 1st have passed. The second item on our agenda is the approval of the minutes of the December 15th special called Planning Commission meeting. Are there any comments or discussion on those? Do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve the minutes for the meeting of December 15th.
Do I have a second?
I second the motion.
All those in favor, say aye.
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 All those opposed? That motion is passed. The first case is item 20-031. Hold a public hearing and consider a request for a proposed amendment to Articles 1, 2, and 12 of the Unified Development Ordinance, amending various provisions, including those regarding parameters for administrative variances. Staff will now present the item.
Okay, here's a summary of the proposed UDO changes on procedures. Number one, it reestablished limited variance authority for the Community Development Director. Number 2, it reestablished the authority of the City Council to hear appeals and interpretations, remove this authority from the Board of Adjustments and Appeal except as to standard building code matters. Conforms to recent case law to treat SLUPs as quasi-judicial proceedings and not as rezonings. Add factors to be considered for rezonings and SLUPs to conform to case law. Number 5, clarifies that it is permissible to use the same non-conforming facade materials on a building addition where they already exist on the original structure. Conforms to case law the procedures for terminating SLUPs. Number 7, it corrects typos, omissions, and drafting errors. 7A, it reduces the time for a public hearing from 30 minutes on each side to 20 minutes per side. Eliminates a reference to Gwinnett County, eliminates a reference to the Planning Commission approving development plans, and eliminates a redundant phrase. Staff recommends approval for this text amendment.
Okay. Would you also be considered the applicant then too, or, okay. Are there any questions from the board? Okay. Is there anyone who would like to speak in favor of these amendments, ask any questions or make comments? Please come forward and tell us your name and address. Is there anyone who would like to speak other than in favor of this amendments? Please come forward and tell us your name and address. Do I have a motion regarding this application?
I make a motion to approve the amendment.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any other discussion? All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? The motion passes and the application is approved. Thank you. Is there any other business we have tonight?
If you guys haven't voted on your iPad, can you just go ahead and do so?
I never had anything come up on my iPad.
Do you see anything now?
No, I don't have anything. Let me see.
What'd you say, Maya?
I think, do you guys see, is it asking you all to vote on your iPad?
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
I never saw. Because it usually just comes up right here, right? Yeah.
You have to go into the agenda.
Right, this is where I was. I was in the agenda. Okay.
It says you already voted, Francisco.
Okay, let's try it again.
Is it up?
Mm-hmm. Xavier, it has Mark and Natalie as green and everybody else is red.
Does anyone else have the option to vote that has not done so already?
Let's see.
Jump in there. No, they didn't do it. Oh, there you go. I think she had to read it. There you go. There you go.
How did yours come up?
He just had to go back in the agenda again.
I'll try this again.
Did you hit the one on the top? There you go. There you go. Yes, sir.
Oh, there it is.
Keith, are you able to see the vote?
I see new business and I see yes.
No, nothing came up for me.
Yep. I actually had to close out the program and then I came
There you
back
go.
into it and I
It's
just.
just
voted.
dragging a minute.
Keith, did you close it out? Did you close the agenda out, and can you go back in?
Stand by. Yeah, the vote's still not coming up for me.
There's nothing else we could do, and there's not really a legal problem. The chairman has taken the vote already, and the voice vote is the one that counts. This is just something to,
Actually, Keith's just voted. Keith's came up.
okay, good.
So we have.
Magic.
We have all 7 voted.
Okay. Awesome. All right, so as far as comments and announcements go, our next meeting is scheduled for March 2nd at 6 p.m. I think we have 3 items that you'll hear at that point. I would say, we have three items. I would say that while the agendas are kind of short right now, I'm going to say be grateful because we have a lot in the pipe. And so over time, you're going to see more being presented to you. So this is a good opportunity to learn the process of voting and just kind of understanding how the meeting flows. But we do have a lot that should be coming before you, probably starting in April and then so on. But that's all that we have for you tonight.
All right.
Could I have a brief moment?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. I want to introduce to you the new city staff attorney. This is Lynn Woodward, who is now full-time with us. She'll be sitting in the big chair next month, and she'll be on her own starting in April.
All right, welcome.
Thank you.
Is there anything else? All right. Well, I make a motion that we adjourn. Do I have a
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, this meeting is adjourned. Yes, again.